Hi everyone, so in this lecture we will discuss a new point, that is a quotient space. Let us start with its a definition. For that, firstly consider that is V. V is always represents that is a vector space. Also consider it's a subspace, that is let W. W is what? Subspace. So these are our given conditions. Now quotient space is denoted by V by W, and it is defined as, that is, take this subspace as it is, that is this W, and consider one element from this V set, that is let this element, that is a small v, such that this small v must belongs to this capital V, that is in this vector space, that is V belongs to capital V. So this is the definition of V by W, that is a definition of a quotient space. So this quotient space is always a vector space with respect to addition and scalar multiplication. Just consider two elements from this V by W and take addition over it and take scalar multiplication over it. So firstly let these two elements from this V by W, that is let W plus X and W plus Y, which belongs to from this set, that is V by W, where this X and Y must belongs to this vector set, that is X and Y, which belongs to always V. Now firstly we only consider two elements and its addition, that is W plus X plus W plus Y. That implies W and W, that represents subspace, and addition of a subspace is again a subspace, therefore its answer is W, plus this X and this Y, that will represent X plus Y. So this is the addition over this quotient space, okay, where this XY, that is for all this XY belongs to capital V. So we have obtained this first condition over addition, that is V by W is a vector space with respect to addition. Similarly, now we will prove that is second condition. So for that purpose we consider one element from field and one element from this V by W. So let one element, that is alpha element from field, and what is a field? Field will contain all the numbers of a scalar, so let alpha be a scalar and which belongs to field, and one element from, that is W plus X, which belongs to V by W. Now consider it's a multiplication, so for that purpose let alpha dot, that is a scalar multiplication, into this W plus X. So that implies anything into subspace will represent always a subspace, plus the second element, that is alpha into X, will give us answer alpha X, where alpha belongs to this field and this X belongs to this V, then alpha dot X also belongs to this V. Hence we have obtained this first condition for addition and this second condition for scalar multiplication. Hence we can say this V by W is a vector space with respect to addition and scalar multiplication. So this is the definition of quotient space. Now to obtain its identity element, that is identity element from this V by W, consider one element like this, that is a W plus 0. Why we take this 0? Because 0 represents identity element with respect to this addition, and V is our what? Vector space, and vector space contains a 0 element. Therefore we can write 0 in place of V. Therefore W plus V can also be written as W plus 0, and W plus 0 is nothing but a W. So if this element belongs to this V by W, therefore this element also belongs to V by W. So from now V by W has an identity element. That identity element is either W or you can write W plus 0. Similarly, we can find inverse element from V by W. So for that purpose, just consider such a element like W plus X. If this is my element from V by W, then we have already know that if X is element from V and V is a vector space and it is a with respect to addition, then its inverse element is always like this, that is a minus X, and this also belongs to V. Therefore in same way we have an addition here and this is our element from V by W, then its inverse element is of the form, that is W plus minus X, which also belongs to this V by W, such that this minus X must belongs to this V. So this is the inverse element of this element. that is we can say w plus minus x is the inverse of this original element, that is w plus x. So this is the inverse of this element.